Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome. Well, did I meet my GLP-1 vision board goals for the year? That's what we are here to talk about today. So I'm going to share with you my vision board, and I'm going to let you know if I was actually able to meet the goals on my vision board for 2025 and talk about what I plan to do in 2026. I am actually down 80 plus pounds, and the truth is, I met all my goals on the vision board except for one. So stick around and see what that goal was. Just to catch you up, I want to let you know that the vision board is designed to set goals for yourself. It could be in the area of weight loss, self-improvement, finances, whatever you want to do. It can encompass all of those things, or it could be specifically geared towards one of those things. And last year, when I became a content creator, I thought, I want to do this for our GLP-1 community. I want to have a vision board party. That was my goal, and that is something that I was able to see through. I was so excited to see everyone set goals and actually reach the goals. And I have seen over time that many of the ladies have met their goal over the year. So that just warms my heart. A vision board can be a big poster, collage, or nowadays it could be even a digital app on your phone where you create your vision board in the app and you actually use your phone and keep your vision board there. And I know a lot of people who are successful with that. But I'm just going to tell you, for me, I need my vision board to be something that I can see, and it can, be at my house where I can walk by it. So when I created my vision board, I did it digitally, right? I did it on the computer. However, I did take a picture of it, printed it out. I had it in my phone, and also I had it in a frame. So I'm going to show you what that frame looks like right now. So hopefully you can see that. That is my vision board. I'm going to take you through my vision board, and I'm going to let you know which of these goals I met and which of these goals I am still working on. So one of my goals was to go slow and steady with my weight loss. And you might be saying, why do you want to go slow and steady? Well, I want to go slow and steady because I am just so afraid of having a lot of hanging skin. And I know ultimately I'm going to have some hanging skin, but I want to slow it down, or I would say I want to alleviate excess skin if I can. One of the things that my doctor has said and research has told me is that when you lose weight a little bit slower, you will not have as much hanging or sagging or loose skin. So I'm hoping for that, praying for the best, but we shall see. But that's one of my goals, and I have done that. I'm going to tell you exactly how much I lost in the last year. I think you're going to be surprised. Another goal I had on my vision board was to eat more fiber. And I wanted that to not just be supplements, but I wanted that to come from fruits and veggies. So it's a more natural way to get that fiber in. And beans as well. And I was able to do that. I was able to get in more fiber. My goal is between 35 and 40. And a lot of times I'm getting just at that 35, which is good. I also feel like if I get 25, I'm doing good. But to get between 25 and 35, that's great. Since I've been on this 12.5 milligram dose of Mounjaro, I have really been just going to the restroom. I mean, what else can you ask for? I would attribute that to the dose of Mounjaro because none of the other doses did that for me. But I also know I stepped up my game with fruits and veggies. So I'm going to give myself kudos for that. Another goal of mine was to practice self-love. And when I say practice self-love, I mean on a regular basis. I know a lot of times if you are a very caring, empathetic, nurturing person, you're giving it to everybody else and you come in last. So I said to myself, I'm going to make a conscious effort to give myself some me time, give myself some love, some just care that I had done, a lot before I became a mom. Once I became a mom, you can forget it. It kind of all went out the door. So one of the things I committed to was giving myself some sort of pampering a month, right? And I was doing that all the time. I went back to doing that, not as much, but getting it in there. So what have I done? I started getting my nails done more regularly. Every couple weeks, I'm in that nail salon getting my nails pretty. Let's check that out. Another thing I decided to do was to get a pedicure, so I'm doing that. I kind of slowed down since the weather has changed here. Another thing I committed to doing was to go and getting a massage, and I have yet to do that, but that's on my list of things to do. A full body massage is still something I plan to do before the year's out. You see that bathing suit picture? It's not getting to the bathing suit, but it is actually to kind of start having that Coke bottle shape. Like I want that middle to come in and have some curves, more defined curves. And I can see for myself that I have actually been doing that. So I'm going to take time out right here to share a picture of how I actually look and how I am meeting that goal. I was kind of round in the middle. I'm still round in the middle, but I'm starting to see that hourglass curve come in. So a smaller waist, I'm coming for you. So check me out. So exciting, so exciting. Well, another one of my goals was to get in more water. And if you are on my lives or watching any of my videos, you know that I keep that coldest water bottle with me. Wait a minute. Water alert. I don't see it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have my daughter bring me my water bottle. Hold on a second. I need my water bottle. I aim for 64 ounces at least. Usually I'm able to get more of that. So if you're not getting that water in, get it in. Oh, thank you, my beautiful assistant.
You're welcome.
Gotta stay hydrated. All right, so another one of my goals was to step up the working out, step up the exercise. And I will proudly say I have done that. You know, I was doing strength training 3 times a week, and I was doing it with weights between 5 and 8. And at the time, my accountability partner would say, Dee Dee, you need to step it up and get those heavier weights. And I did not do that. Sometimes I would do it, but it wasn't consistent. So I have set a goal for myself for this year coming up to get those heavier weights in. I would dabble in it, but I didn't do it justice. So that is a goal of mine, but my tennis shoes represent stepping it up with the cardio. One of the things that I have done to step it up is to make an intentional effort of walking around more at work and walking around more at home and getting on that treadmill when I can. I'm going to set a goal for next year to step that up even more. So I would say I can give myself a check on that goal. And finally, my last goal was to lose 100 pounds. And I'm going to tell you, as of the recording of this video, I am 82 pounds down, and I don't know if I'll get there before December of 2025, the end of December 31st. But if I do not, that's okay. I'm going to continue that goal. I'm going to put it on my next year's vision board. And guess what? I will get there. When I created this vision board, I was actually around 253 pounds. And I just looked at the last week in December. You know, we actually had the vision board party and shared it. I believe it was on January 1st, New Year's Day, right? So I was around 253 pounds. And as of the recording of this video, I'm at 224. So that means this last year, I lost 29 pounds, which to me puts me on that average weight loss, but slow and steady, right? I have been teetering on that 0.5 pound average, 0.5 pound a week. And so I think that's great. But it is slow and steady, and that's okay. That is okay. It's still in that normal range. I'm not saying I'm a slow responder. I'm just saying I'm slow and steady. So I've lost about 29 pounds since I started this vision board for last year. So I didn't quite reach my goal of 100 pounds yet, as of yet, but there is still time. And if not, I'm just going to carry that over. I'm going to do what I tell everyone in the Downsizing Diva community to do, and that is to give myself grace. So that is it. That is my vision board. I hope this inspired you to create a vision board. I'm going to leave a helpful resource in my stand store. It's like a little checklist that you can go through to create a vision board. So come along with me and the Downsizing Diva family, because we are going to have another vision board party for 2026. And we are going to set goals for our GLP-1 or any weight loss journey. I am so excited for the upcoming year. I have some goals that I want to tackle. And like I said, what am I going to do to tackle those goals? Where I'm going to get to that 100 pounds down. I have some systems in place. I'm drinking my water. I'm getting 25 to 40 grams of fiber, somewhere in that. But ultimately, 35 grams of fiber is my goal. I am eating more protein. That is going to be something that I'm going to place on my next year's vision board. I'm going to actually give myself a target. And I'm stepping up that cardio for the next year. I am just ready to crush my goals. So come along with me on this journey. I have a long way to go, but I am more than willing and ready to get there. So leave a comment and let me know. Have you made a vision board before? And is that something that you will commit to doing with the Downsizing Diva this year for 2026? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Like and share this video. If you know someone who needs to set goals for themselves and put systems in place to reach those goals, please share the video with them. And I just want to remind you that I am live 3 times a week. I am live on Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. I'm live on Fridays at 8:30 p.m. And I'm live on Sundays at 2 p.m. All times are Eastern. I want you to take a visit to my stand store. I have some great tools, guides, resources that can help you along on your GLP-1 journey. Finally, I want to encourage you to take great care of yourself. And remember, slow and steady wins the race. Just don't quit.